to my people. What is up? This is a YouTube vlog, February part 2, because so much has happened in February. And I'm super proud of myself for staying consistent with these vlogs. Wow, I'm in the studio here with Brett from Raw Ordio. You know what we're doing? We are working on our track called To My People. This song we made last year. We wrote the lyrics, made the beat. And now we're working on the live version because we're going to perform it for the first time live at Boho Beats. And as you can tell, I'm definitely vibing. I'm loving the new additions we've been making and just how it's coming together. Super excited. Stank-faced activated. There's me in the car rehearsing my lines, my rap, because I'm about to perform it. And so, yeah, I just want to make sure when I'm rehearsing like this, just making sure it's in my body, it's in my blood, it's in my veins, so that when I'm on stage like this, I can give it my all. And what an absolute honor it was to perform this song live alongside Kate, who was singing on the vocals, Brett from Raw Ordio, Damo on the drums, Harry on the sax, and just giving it to the crowd. To My People is the name of the song. It's going to be released later this year, and it's really about your community, your people, you know, the loved ones that you have in your life, the memories that you make with them, and standing strong as a community. There's Yaz and I at the same event. We were rehearsing just for an hour, coming up with choreography and a routine because we were dance performing at this event, Boho Beats, and we're absolutely crushing it on stage. We wanted to bring something that's fun, sexy, spicy, gets the people's attention. So we really brought the heat on this one. Boom, absolutely nailed it. I was super stoked with the energy that we brought. Yaz and I are such a deadly combo, so more to come from us. And you know what? I decided to switch it up. I was like, let me get my mates together. Let's go to Experiences HQ in Twin Waters, run by my friends Danny and Ray, family-owned business, and let's get outside. Let's do some activities. We did paintball, axe throwing, archery. I got all my mates together. We just had such a good time. I just wanted to create some memories. Here's that theme, to my people, to our friends. You know, going, especially in today's age and in the world, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of intense changes going on, big shifts. So creating something like this to just have a few laughs, make some memories, be outside, and just remind ourselves of the simple things is so important. And we definitely did that. Shout out to Danny and Ray from Experiences. This was an absolute blast. An absolute blast indeed. Oh, sugar, you know what time it is. It's acting time. We in the studio with Lee, my acting coach, in our 5-week course, and we're into testing, basically, the last week where we're going to test our skills on camera, and we're going to record with our scene partner the scenes we've been working on for the last 5 weeks. Now, this course is challenging, and I've done this twice now, and this particular one, I felt like there was definitely times I was really sucking. Sometimes I'm getting better at acting, and sometimes I feel like I take a step back, but that's part of the craft. I'm only 3 months into this journey. I'm still learning and absorbing, and I really felt like what I was learning from this course was just how to pay attention to your scene partner, how to actively listen, how to be alive and present in the moment, not have this real rehearsed and scripted thing that doesn't feel human, but how to actually be more human. That's all acting is how human you can be, right? And make it as real as possible without it feeling like this super acted and rehearsed and overdone thing. And so it was really interesting to start to work with this craft, and my scene partner Nick and I giving it our all. Next up, you know what? This was so special. Shout out to Sarah from Party Pilates, because this event at Pier 33 in Mooloolaba, it was meant to rain all day today. But look at this sunshine. It came out just for this event. I was invited to do a dance fitness challenge here. And what an absolutely awesome turnout. We're outside getting it. We had ice bars, DJ, different fitness sponsors. They even had a puppy pen where you could pat puppies. And yeah, you know what I was going to do? I was going to bring that dance fitness energy. Been loving bringing that to events. Here's me practicing a little bit beforehand, before stage, and just making sure I nail it. You know what? Sometimes you got to let go and just trust you got this. And so we started out with some push-ups because they mostly were doing booty, abs, and lower body. So I thought, let's just bring in a little bit of push-ups, slow down push-up, and some regular push-ups. And yeah, then we can crank some abs next, a little bit of mountain climbers, and just some different things. I warmed them up with some easy dancing, And then we moved into a bit of the fitness side of things. And then, you know what? Let's bring it back to the dancing. And so, yeah, just getting the groove, getting our movement on in a way where we can feel, we can move with this rhythm. We don't have to be so linear in our movement patterns. And that's what's so great about dancing and really bringing the flavor. We had Gasolina on. We were shaking our hips, getting everyone into it. I was really loving how much everyone was getting involved. And you know what? I was noticing it was mostly women at this event. So I thought we got to get our little twerk on for the ladies. They love that stuff. And as you can tell, even the camera woman was just like, yo, what's going on? This is getting great. The laughter, the times, it was good times indeed. I love how dance brings people together. I really do. And so more of those events. However, because it was supposed to rain, I wasn't expecting all that sun. I forgot to bring sunscreen. I got super sunburnt, and I have a photo shoot for my acting headshots in 2 days. So that wasn't looking promising. But between now and then, you know what time it is. Each month, I donate to environmental conservations that I'm partnered with. This is the Wildlife Warriors. So we had raised, let's see here, $210 from our dancing and street dancing donated to Wildlife Warriors. Then the ocean cleanup. So all my dance classes and dance workshops, a portion of that money goes back to the ocean cleanup, to the Wildlife Warriors, to Eden reforestation projects. Super important to me to give back to the planet. And this is me on my way to Brisbane for a photo shoot and screen testing, practicing my lines. I don't know what I was in for, but I wasn't expecting the photo shoot to be so challenging. I was put in all these weird positions and head turned this way and eyes open more and chin up, and it was for these headshots. And it was really challenging. I found it difficult. And then I had my screen testing where they test my acting skills. I kind of botched my commercial script, but I did good on my 3-page script that I memorized the lines for. And you know what it told me? It told me I got room to grow in this space and just to stay hungry. Even if you screw up, you just take on that feedback. You keep moving forward. This is me just being like, oh my gosh. Chin up, eyes open, shift your head, turn this way. And having those lights blasting into your eyes. But the photos actually turned out really good. But anyway, it's part of the process. I feel like the acting space was the biggest challenge this month for me. And I'm excited to keep growing and learning in that space. This is all the weird positions my head had to get turned into. But anyway, that's a February vlog coming to you live. This is how we do. Really appreciate the support following along this journey. And it's going to be great to look back in 5 or 6 years on these. Anyway, have an amazing month. Peace.